All right, it's another episode of Den in the D. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Here's where work when they were in Detroit. My answer is most definitely no, because you have to understand this. When any team that wins, like a lot of people end up going after their coaching staff. See, just from last year, that Philly ended up making it to the Super Bowl and ended up losing a lot of players as well as a lot of coaching because they like, hey, we like to play skins, we like seeing how you guys draw up stuff. So let's try to get these guys in, let's get them in the front office and see if they can get our franchise to change. Same way they have Philly changed it, but Philly didn't need that much help. The one thing that I still have an issue with, and I'm over it. I'm not over it now. Let's just be honest. But I should be. But I will. Maybe in a few years I'll be. It's just the fact that Darius Slay. I knew was a shutdown corner. Big play Slay was going to go crazy. I knew Big Play Slay was going to be that player that was going to solidify the cornerback position, and then you letting him go for a bag of beans still doesn't sit well with me because he said something against the head coach. Hell, the head coach said a lot against the players, and this player spoke up. So I see nothing wrong with a player speaking up. At the end of the day, it's your right to speak up. It's your right to say how you feel about something. So as long as you're not out here just disrespecting the franchise and everything like that, but if you speak in your mind, I don't see why that's grounds to get traded. The first thing they had on ESPN was the fact that he had a sexual assault way back when while he was still with the New England Patriots. Granted, it was old, and I think it was with his wife. And the first thing you do when you come in the state of Michigan, and they put that on, but they even say in the state of Michigan, regardless of how long it was, allegation or not, Michigan will always see it. And that's the one thing that I always hate about Michigan because Michigan will try to drown you in felonies, and it's so stupid and so annoying. Allegation that just came up, didn't go to court, didn't go to trial, didn't go do anything. It was just simply that allegation. But hey, it is what it is. That's also why I left because I'm like, it's not really, it's not really trying to do that. Like you too busy focusing on my past, you're not focusing on my future. Like that's not how things should work. Like don't if I'm if you trying to pay attention to me, but you looking in the rear view, how's that going straight and looking backwards? Like that's dumb. Like that's not how that things work. So and Bob Quinn was going to get these older, they're better than me, but going to get the older players from the Patriots and try to implement that in this system, going to go sign Trey Flowers and do all that. No, that didn't work. You see, it didn't work. Like you went to go get Patriots players that were older and washed up in a sense, and they brought them over here and they traded away talent. That was stupid. Like that's the one reason why I knew Bob Quinn wasn't a good player. You went and got older Patriots players that knew the system that you were trying to run versus getting talent. That's the reason why I said it even in my last video, why I like this coaching regime that we have right now. This coaching regime that we have right now is perfect because they draft players in the NFL. But the thing is, you have to start to rise it up so that they can start to build on said talent versus getting into a certain point and trading the player away. So what sense does that make to me? It makes no sense. Beating Bill Belichick, everybody was like, oh, this is it. This is it. No, you beat Bill Belichick. Yes, you beat Tom Brady. Good year. I'm not a good year. Good game. But you had a horrible year. But so, you can't sit here and say that, oh yeah, Matt Patricia was all this stuff. No, like you beat the New England Patriots. Yes, you beat New England Patriots. That was a good thing for you. That was a good feat. That was good. Everything. Yeah, it's perfect. But you didn't beat anything. You didn't beat anybody else. You lost. You had a whole losing season when Jim Carwood and came out and put this team on his back. At the end of the day, he's showing you that this team was capable of winning, and you had a team that already went to the wild card. Yes, they lost in the first round, but at least they made it. At least you know that this team, the roster that you have right now, can make the playoffs. And you didn't build off of it. That's the reason why I say the Patriots way didn't work here, and neither did Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn. And then let's go ahead and kill this off. Everybody keeps talking about, oh, fat Trisha, fat Patricia, all this other stuff, talking about this man weight. There's more things that I hate about this guy other than his weight. I don't give a damn. Like end of the day, okay, well he's bigger. That had nothing to do with him going to a college game and cussing too much. That had nothing to do with him criticizing players on the field. That had nothing to do with him trading away assets and getting bombs. That had nothing to do with him trading away good pieces to where the people went to other teams and shine. The reason why I know it didn't work here. Talking about this man, Wade is not going to do anything. That's the man that's making millions of dollars, and he made the team trash. And they just got out of that for real. The Lions really just got out of that. So just think about how badly you messed the franchise up, where it takes you years to rebuild out of it. That's why I say you did it, because you did damage. But also, I have to also say that Martha Ford, before it went to Sheila Ham, was also an issue. Ham is an owner that wants to win. She doesn't want to sell seats like Martha Ford. And I feel like Martha Ford is an issue as well, because you're just going off names. She went off, hey, I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of just filling up seats. I'm tired of just bringing people in here so they can just pretty much make money and then leave. No, that's not what this is about. This is about bringing a winning culture. So going to get Brad Holmes, going to go get Dan Campbell. Yeah, you're going to have a rough time because look at what you have to work with. But at the same time, look where they are. Now you have the expectation coming into the season of winning the NFC North. That has never happened. The Detroit Lions have never won that. So let's just understand that they're put in a position now where they're finally have a pedestal, where people are finally on the Detroit Lions bandwagon. Is beautiful. You have the Patriots way. At least take Tom Brady. Get Tom Brady. You can get Tom Brady and bring him to Detroit and have him as a quarterback 3 years ago. Yes, I would have been like, hey, maybe the Patriots way works when you had Tom Brady. But also, you see that it didn't go nowhere. That the Patriots way only works with one team only, and that is with the New England Patriots. It does not work with anybody else. And y'all can check. You can go ahead and just Google it. Flores did pretty good. Unfortunately, you went to a team that they knew they wanted to lose. They knew that they wanted to be trash and try to be all this stuff. So they like, wait a minute, you going against the grain, you trying to win. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of you because we want to lose. And all you got was two out of the loss. So I don't know. Maybe that made sense to y'all. The direction of the Detroit Lions now is moving up. You had got rid of Matt Patricia. You got rid of everything. You started fresh. You started fresh. Now you on the way of moving forward, and I love everything about it. Expectation to win. They never had that. Even mock drafts have the Lions with late first late first round picks because they actually see them doing something this year. So I've never seen that the entire time I've been alive. So the fact that I can get to see it, it's not as beautiful. Like let's just know that like the Lions are moving in the right direction, and that any fan that has been with the Lions for years can see that. And I'm ready for this. I'm ready to tune in. I'm ready for everything that's coming around. I think that the Patriots way worked in Detroit. Or if you're not even a Lions fan, you another fan that you knew that somebody from the Bill Belichick tree came down into your franchise. Do you think that that coach worked for your team? If you think that'll work for your team, like I said, man, you got a comment section. Just comment. Just let me know what y'all think. Did it work out for your franchise? This is another episode of Den in the D, man. I want to thank y'all for tuning in.